Welcome back to 2K TV. I mean, with just reached level 40, congratulations following your journey to legend. You have 3 more seasons to go, but give us some insight on how you did it. How did you reach level 40?
I got out there and I went straight to it. I got straight to it from the park to the rec. I was out there. I was making sure I linked up with some good players. You know what I'm saying? I was in the lobby. I would just be sending invites like, okay, you're a point guard. I'm a center. Let's go.
Now you have some time to kill. So what are you going to do in the game when you're not trying to reach that level?
2K is the game that I play. So I was just in the program about an hour ago. So I'm still live and direct, loud and proud. I'm out there. And listen, I done went from the park to the rec, back to the pro-am. Now when I'm done with this interview, I'm gonna go back to the park. So I'm 2K'd out, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I've been getting my drip right.
It's time to focus on the drip.
Yeah, I've been getting my drip right doing my quest. Can't forget about my quest because I need that zip line. I found out that you can zip line. I seen it with my own eyes. See, I thought, when I first saw it, but when you see it with your own eyes, you like, yo, did I really zip line from my house to the park? Whoa, incredible. I'm really having fun.
The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are never an easy out. Malcolm Brogdon says this team always exceeds the expectations. It takes after the Midwest city that fights for everything they have. We've got the building blocks to be elite and to win a championship ultimately. Kevin, you gotta like that kind of confidence.
And those kind of words, DA, right from a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Levine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic. And it's MP in at the 2. And for Indiana, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. Torrey Craig is out there with Turner. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Drills the three-pointer.
MP was feeling this shot, looking totally at ease and letting it fly from the arc.
Now, here's Craig. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's LeVert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Levine wide open. And the Bulls another 3.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Down low, here's LeVert. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Free throw good, Levine.
You can tell Levine has a real enthusiasm and flair for the offensive end of the floor. I mean, he loves to fill it up. What he loves even more is taking off for one of his spectacular dunks.
Now, here's LeVert. We saw him with 19 points his last outing, and he makes that one.
The offense, I mean, 3 or 4, solid start for this game.
Levine passes to MP. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's Vucevic missing. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Warren kicks to Brogdon. Passes to LeVert. Shoots from the elbow. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Vucevic. MP with it from deep. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The pass to LeVert. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And that one is good. Chicago leading. Now Ball. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his and bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless, creating contact for the potential +1.
Shooting for Chicago. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Torrey Craig. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Warren. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Free throw good, Levine. Here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Chicago making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Chicago leading by 5. White looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Back to MP. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Horton Tucker. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Lamb. Bitadze, the pass to Sumner. It's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Bradley. MP, no good. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sumner. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Back to DeRozan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
2 points. That one goes. Sumner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly pulled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP dishes to DeRozan. Back to MP. Off target from outside. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Magic.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Misses the step-back jump shot.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The shot's good from Bitadze.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's White. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell, explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of...
He does. He is all hustle.
An undrafted back in 2015. But that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got MP. Derek Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's White, and it's Bradley in at the 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Magic put on a performance. He finished with 11 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. He was impressive in that one. He contributed in a variety of ways. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Passes it to Bitadze. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Bitadze. Jones against Lamb. Just 4 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, White. The 3 from MP. They get it back. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Warren. That one wide left. Chicago has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Pacers. Karis LeVert comes in for Edmund Sumner. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. Bitadze with the bucket.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
MP finds White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Now the pass to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
In the corner, it's MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 15.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to LeVert. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys, I mean, he's going to finish with power.
Jones kicks to MP. The dish now to Johnson. That's tipped to the inside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Craig passes to LeVert. Kicks to LeVert. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And good that time.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty. And he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Lets a floater go. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from LeVert.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. White against McConnell. Inside. Here's Vucevic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by
Vucevic has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Bulls. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there.
Tremendous activity there from MP, doing whatever he can to distract the shooter, and actually doing a pretty good job of it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. Miles Turner out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter in overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
Outside, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
for 3.
Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Brogdon against Ball. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana making some changes. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Warren, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for LeVert. Horton Tucker's checked in for Chicago.
Substitution
Is here for the Pacers. Warren's checked in for Torrey Craig. Karis LeVert comes in for Edmund Sumner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Bulls also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Levine. MP comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. Here's LeVert. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's LeVert missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's good for 2. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Warren. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. MP out there with White. And it's Vucevic, and it's Green, and it's DeRozan in at the 4. Warren, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Vucevic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Bulls lead by 12. McConnell scanning the floor. Lamb up top. From 13, good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. The Bulls leading by 10. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Chicago also making a switch. Levine's checked in. And here's White. Outside, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here's LeVert. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the middle. And the jam by Levine.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. Passes it to LeVert. MP trying to free himself up. And it's LeVert missing. Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Levine. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
McConnell passes to Warren. Back to McConnell. They can't stop the run with that one. The Bulls leading by 18. In the corner, it's MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Offline with his 3. Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's LeVert. Misses off the right iron. Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. DeRozan. That's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 20. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that.
Tossing around that 250 lbs turner, going right through the contact.
Outside, Levine. Ball kicks to MP. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
MP finds DeRozan. Outside Ball. On the wing, MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Turner passes to LeVert. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this.
Here's Levine. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Right side, Ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
Do you know anybody else that has reached level 40?
Yes, I got a ton of friends that hit level 40, you know what I'm saying? They definitely out there, and they in the parks, they in the pro-am, and they in the rec, and they getting it done. It's amazing, like 4 seasons to hit legend. I love it, man. It gives you time to do things that you want to do.
Season 2 coming up in a few weeks. What are you looking forward to?
Cutting right through the heart of the city, the Chicago River and the Windy City are setting today. Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. 2 NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Joel Embiid, no stranger to trash talking. He said, I don't start it, I just finish it. I'm a competitor. I don't love disrespecting people, but I love making them look silly on the basketball court. Dominating, winning, it's just fun to me. It's nothing personal. Guys?
He is fun to watch too, Allie. Good stuff there. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Shake Milton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's MP. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And these teams both look to operate in the post more than most, Grant. Why is that becoming rarer these days, you think?
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scorers have to possess vision to be truly effective.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Outside LaVine, down low. Vucevic's shot is off. Shoots from the line. And that one hits the back iron. On the wing, LaVine. Simmons defending. Ball passes to MP. DeRozan right side. Good on the 13-footer.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
To the inside, Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Vucevic. He had 9 points in his last time out. And the shot goes down.
Great awareness from MP. A team-first player who understands when he should dish it.
Ball against Simmons. Pass to Green. Up top, Embiid. Harris on the wing. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Embiid, good.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Simmons against Ball. Now Levine. And here's MP from outside. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Yep, that one goes.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer, that vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Now here's Ball, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Fires in the triple. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Here's Green. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
I think we all must acknowledge that this is a redemption year for Simmons. The Philadelphia 76ers were strongly considering trading him in the offseason, but ultimately both sides are giving it one more try. But consider this, a last chance for things to work for Simmons in Philly.
Simmons against Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over DeRozan. Harris misses.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Vucevic. Over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Here's Milton. MP against Simmons. And it's Chicago with a board. Ball outside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. The kick out to Simmons. On the wing, Milton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Here's Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Ben Simmons. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
The 76ers making a switch here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Thibault comes in for Green. Korkmaz is checked in for Milton. And it's Maxey in for Tobias Harris. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Simmons. Drummond, high post. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Taking a hit, completing the play. Drummond with the excellent body control there.
Ball finds MP. Driving in. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 8. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Now here's Simmons. "15 seconds left in the first quarter. Missed inside. Ball outside. Pass to Bradley. Here's Horton Tucker. Unloads from 13. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate them.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Maxey out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 21 points and was on point from deep. He had every facet of the game working for him, consistently in the right place at the right time.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying himself.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Here's Maxey. Good work defensively by White.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And here's MP from outside. Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Now here's Thibault. He's covered closely. Pass to Drummond. Here's Korkmaz. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Johnson with it. From deep, MP. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Here's Maxey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Pass to MP. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
And it's blocked by Thibault. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, we wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Johnson. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Ball in for White. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Harris comes in for Simmons. Green's checked in for Thibault. And Milton subbed in for Korkmaz. Embiid, good.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. 1:19 left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic gets the bucket.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
To the middle. Here's Milton. And it's good for 2. Milton's got 5.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
MP outside. DeRozan outside. Back to MP. Ball outside. He shoots. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
A nice compliment to his passing game. When Ball's jumper is falling, he's that much more dangerous.
Pass to Milton. Here's Maxey, hounded by Ball. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Here's Maxey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Launches a 3. On target from range.
3 points.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got DeMar DeRozan. Lonzo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
With a full head of steam in the open floor, there aren't many ways to stop DeRozan from scoring.
Milton, no good. Chicago leading. Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Assisted.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Ball passes to LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out, he can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Green against Levine. Jam by Levine.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. MP really making a difference here.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group, and the 76ers making a change here. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Bradley. Johnson comes in for Jones, and MP subbed in for Green. Milton's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team would get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Green comes in for Ben Simmons. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Green, the pass to Drummond. And he lays it up and in. Drummond's got 8 points.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Outside White. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And that one falls for Vucevic. The Bulls making a switch here. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Vucevic with a steal. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We know the right way and the wrong way to play. Okay, the ball needs to hop right now. That's when we're at our best. We need to start playing together right now, because when we get to the rim and move it, we're getting anything we want.
Yes, emphasizing the unselfish play. Billy Donovan knows that's when they perform their best.
No question. When this team's sharing the basketball and everyone's playing for each other, they're a much tougher out.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Joel Embiid. Andre Drummond is out there with Green. Then it's Maxey, and it's Milton in at the 2. Pass to MP. The 3 ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And right now, MP is putting on a clinic, getting whatever shot he wants and just doing his thing.
To the middle. Here's Milton. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar.
by Ball. Yep, count it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Levine passes to Vucevic. MP left side. Ball outside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Banked it in off the glass.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
To the inside. Drummond with the bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to DeRozan. Kicks it out to MP. Ball outside. DeRozan against Milton. From 7 feet away. Here's Vucevic. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
And the 76ers call time here. MP really making a difference here.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Sixers. Ben Simmons comes in for Maxey.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
Pass to MP. Fires for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
3 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Simmons missing. Chicago has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Ball passes to Vucevic. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Bulls.
There's that beautiful high-arcing shot. Levine looks for it the moment he touches the ball.
Simmons against Ball. Pass to Embiid. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Here's Levine for 3. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Simmons, Ball with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. MP finds DeRozan. 50 seconds left in the fourth. MP, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Simmons against DeRozan. Nice shot by Simmons.
Answering the call. Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
MP with it. And an intentional foul right there.
Shake Milton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Shake Milton. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
You have to respect the passion MP brings to his game day in and day out. And he doesn't take nights off or ever give you less than 100%.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Down low. Here's Green. And the layup is good off the glass.
Ice water, baby. Game's on the line. Give it to someone who's been there before.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Zach LaVine. At the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the...
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Zach.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
When you look at the stats from this game, truly, it was his from the start. His scoring